Okay. Oh, excuse me. Come on, puppy. Good morning. Good morning. What a beautiful day. Look at that day. Can't quite see the sun for the houses, but we will be when we get out here where it's a little more clear. Somebody stopped by for a minute. Hey, leave it. Come here. Leave it. Wow, it's a beautiful morning out. Look at the way the sun lights that tree up. Pretty cool. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I let him stop and do his thing. Why not? It's his life too, right? Might as well let him stop and enjoy the scents every once in a while. Come on, buddy boy. 0 millions in the building. That's all right. We're early this morning. Early morning. It's so beautiful out. Toby dog, we got lucky. We got some more good weather. I wish I had time to work in the garden though. Tell you, having a job, trying to live your life are just so incompatible. How's everybody today? Look, we got Toby dog chasing squirrels. There's the little squirrel right there. Hey, Eri. What's going on, Toby? You see the squirrel? He keeps wrapping himself around the tree. He doesn't normally do that. Welcome, welcome. Oh my God, your dog is so cute. Yeah, he's a great boy. He's a beautiful, beautiful dog. This is Toby dog. He's almost 4 years old. He's 3 and 3/4 year old border collie from Northwest Illinois. We live in Michigan. I drove far. I had to drive far to go get him. Worth every minute though. This is Toby. Hey, lovely. Oh, not. I'm sorry. Love my beast. Love my bestie. I can't see too well. I'm outside, so the sun's on the screen. Bread Mister. I am Batman. Aaliyah Melly. How's it going, everybody? Mr. Bread. Yeah, this is Toby. Toby dog. He's actually a show dog too. He does his thing in the show dog ring. We have uh we have dog shows this weekend. We're going to. It's going to be a huge entry too. There'll be all kinds of points to be earned. He is lacking 2 3-point wins to have his championship. He's got enough points. He's got enough everything. We just got to have our 2 3-point wins, and he'll be champion dog. Batman says I have 3 dogs and I have 2 boys and 1 girl. 2 chihuahuas and a corgi. Oh, little dogs. Sunny, Gigi, and Scooter. All small dogs. Hi, this is my last day of school and I'm really happy. Awesome. Hey, thanks for the subscription. Bread Mister. Anastasia Bless. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. We're almost down to the river. It's a very breezy day. You see the trees are moving. I don't know if you can see it. I'd probably have to stand still. It's a breezy morning out, but it's just gorgeous. I don't think it's quite 60 degrees. I've got a sweatshirt on, but I got shorts today. We got shorts and a hoodie. And I was feeling warm already. Come on, Bubba. Come on, little puppy. He's looking absolutely gorgeous these last week. He normally looks great, but he's looking even better. I changed his diet a little bit. I've incorporated uh more chicken, boiled chicken, and instead of just a weekend thing or an occasional thing, now he's getting it every day as part of his meal, part of his meals every day, and it's just transforming him. Uh-oh, you don't want to see that. Toby doing his thing. Purple bag time. Gotta come prepared. We always clean up after Toby dog because we don't want people leaving messes in our yard. So we clean up all the mess Toby leaves in other people's yards. And Toby being a typical border collies don't stay in one place when they go to the bathroom. They swing their butts all around. They wander all around while they're going to the bathroom. So you gotta be watching to see where he drops. Come on, little buddy, let's go. Yeah, we always pick up after the dog. There was a lady in our neighborhood a couple decades ago that she had this great big giant Akita, and she never cleaned up after the dog. And the dog, they lived around the corner from. And a dog walks a certain distance, and it's got to go to the bathroom first thing. And that certain distance was the middle of my sidewalk on the long side of my house. I live on a corner, and it's like every day that lady walked that dog down my sidewalk and let it poop right in the middle of the sidewalk and never cleaned it up. There was always huge piles of poop. It was a great big giant dog, big Akita. They probably go 125 pounds. And one day I yelled out the window at her to pick it up. She went home and got a bag and came back and cleaned it up, and never again did she leave a mess on my sidewalk. Or never did she let her dog leave a mess on my sidewalk. No, I got lots of planting to do, Anastasia. I'm working by myself getting my garden soil together, my gardening bags, so it's kind of slow. Yesterday I only mixed 4 bags. I need to get more done. But like I said, I'm working by myself, so it's kind of difficult. I used to have the fellow used to come help me all the time, but he's been so busy he can't get over here to help. And I've got to put all my time into work, you know. I don't have time to be out messing around. But anyhow, no, I don't have it all planted. What did I plant yesterday? I planted a bunch of stuff yesterday, but not I didn't get it all. I still got to go back and get my green zucchinis. I'm trying to think of what else I forgot to get. Green zucchinis and red bell peppers. Oh, they took the fence down. Looks like they're going to get a new fence. They're going to get a brick fence? Is that what? No, they're getting a wood fence. And they're extending it. Look at that. They're moving the fence line here, edge of these condos right here at the park. Is this cedar? Wow, nice wood. I'm hopefully going to get a new fence in this year around the property for a little Toby dog to have some more room to ride. Hey, Brad, what's going on? Yeah, blue bag time. I would like to hear you yelling. You're walking so fast, the camera is shaky. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. Ooh, they're getting a brand new cedar fence. This fence was falling apart. A few of the panels had fell already over the winter. So here we are. We made it to the river. Let me look around. I don't see any people or dogs. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Leave it. There. Now we let Toby loose. He's going to chase some squirrels or something. There he goes. Hopefully he doesn't go far. We made some shorts down here and videos. Hey, you don't listen. You don't listen. There we go. Now we're moving. Look at the water. Looks great today, doesn't it? Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous day. The 360, the Titlepro 360. There it is, folks. Did you get it? Did you see it all? It looks like the water is flowing backwards today. The Saginaw River is one of the few rivers in the world that flows in both directions. It just depends on how much water piles up out in the bay. If enough water piles up out in the bay, then and the winds are blowing just right, then the water flows the opposite direction. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And to me, it looks right now like it's flowing backwards right now. Isn't that something? Toby dog. Hey, Ideal Eileen. What's up, girl? Come and say hi to Toby dog today. Hello, little buddy. He's doing his thing. I guess there's lots to smell out here. The geese and the ducks come up on the bank here and spend the night up in the grass, and they bring like crabs and fish and all kinds of stuff up on here to eat. So there's always bones or shells or carcasses for him to be sniffing on. What is that? Oh, reefer tubes everywhere. That's the one thing about the you don't see a whole lot of trash around Michigan, but what you are seeing trash wise is those reefer tubes. The little plastic tubes with the reefers in them. You see them everywhere. You'll be like out in the middle of nowhere thinking, oh, no one's walked by here in forever. And you look down and there's one of them little plastic tubes. Isn't that funny? Cormorants, ducks, geese, they're all around here. Whoops, stay, stay, leave it. Good boy, leave it. Good boy. Guess what? Hey, we got a treat for you guys today. Look what I got. Look what I brought with me. I brought the frisbee. Let's see if we can get this dog to play some frisbee with us. Let's see if we get this dog to play some frisbee. Ready? Ready? Hey, frisbee dog. Hey, frisbee dog. Here, hand, hand, hand. Good. Hand. Good boy. Ready? Ready? Yay, Toby. Yay, Toby. Good boy. Good boy. Ready? Catch a ground runner. There you go. Yay, Toby dog. Here you go. Hand. Hand. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. You ready to get a big one? Oh, he's a little tired already. 2 runs and he's already tired. My dog's out of shape. Ready? Here we go. Ready? There it goes. I'm not much of a frisbee tosser. Toby, Argus says you're a good boy. Good boy. Good boy, little buddy. Good boy. Argus says you're a good boy. Good boy. Hey, Ruby Begum. Did I pronounce that right, Ruby? Argus, remember me? I remember everybody, Argus. Krishna Creations. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? I don't see the chat much when I'm walking because I'm too busy walking and running my mouth. So we got to stop and read it every once in a while. Ready? Ready? Haha, Toby's had enough, he said. The dog before Toby would chase the frisbee or chase the ball until he passed out. The dog before Toby. Toby only chases the ball 2 3 times, 4 times maybe. Sometimes he'll chase it more. Sometimes like in the yard at home, he'll he'll give me more effort. He doesn't have a real high drive. He's more of a come on, let's go. He's more of just chill out dog. Come on, little buddy. He's more chilling out than exercising. He does good when bike riding. I've got a I can't remember what it's called. It's this little spring that comes off the back of the bike that connects to a harness, and so we go for bike rides, and he runs alongside me. He enjoys that too. Yeah. When we get on the bike, he really gets going. Sometimes I don't even have to pedal because he's just moving. He wants to go. Yep, another beautiful day. Let's go check out the water. Henro, what's going on, Henro? What are the chances of a good time to meet you tomorrow at your place at the house or the beach or wherever you want me to get you some food for the try to make you feel better about yourself? Oh, we don't have a problem about food, homie. We're good. We're good. Henro, I'm going back in a little while to pick it out for the boys to go to school tomorrow morning. So if you're around, you could just bring me some clothes to wear for school tomorrow night if you're free. Uh, I don't think those messages are for us. Yeah, Toby gets tired. Well, we're just getting started. We're just getting started on our walk. We've only been walking since 6:30. Live stream's been on for 20 minutes. We've been walking half an hour. Usually he's roaring. Usually he's good to go for a couple hours in the morning before he gets too tired. Is that somebody? Is that somebody laying in the ground? What is that? Is that somebody laying there? Come on, Toby. Come on, dog. Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby. Leave it. Hey, you all right? Hello. We okay? Come on, Toby. Hello. Are we okay? Are we okay? Yeah. Okay. Come on, Toby. Come on. Gorlock the Destroyer says that's me. Hilarious. That's hilarious. That's the first time I've seen someone sleeping in our park. That's the first time I've seen someone sleeping in one of our parks here. There's a there's a few people that you see around hanging out in the parks, but not very many. The town really doesn't put up with that. There's too many resources for people to be living outside. There's too many resources here for if people need are in need of help for people to be outside. The police they don't put up with it. They chased a guy out down the street yesterday. There's a lot. My neighborhood's been going crazy these last couple years as far as crazy people. I live in a really quiet area, and there's usually no trouble whatsoever. In all these decades I've lived there, there's never been no trouble, except for the occasional uh, teenagers breaking into a house or something. Something simple. Last year we had two drive-by shootings across the street, all kinds of trouble. Right now there's a guy. There was a lady into the hospital, and a squatter came and lived in her house. This is just a block over. And they find it took them a month to get the squatter out, and then, yesterday, the squatter was sitting in front of the house antagonizing the people that live there. Ugh, it's crazy. The police came, they told the guy to move on, and yeah, he walked about 20 steps and sat down again on the curb. They told him, "No, keep walking." They made him keep going out of the neighborhood. I don't know what's going on. We're getting lots of crazy people. Let him sleep. Hey, Assad Danger Brain, what's going on, buddy? Gorlock, W for checking on him because he didn't look good. No, he was all rolled. I thought it was a woman. I thought it was a woman, and I didn't see any. There, he's rolled up in a blanket, and uh, it looked like women's shoes sitting there. And then I didn't see any breathing or movement or anything. I was I was very nervous. Trust me, I was very nervous as to what I was going to come across. I'm surprised that the people that live in the condo right behind where the guy's laying didn't call the police already on him. They don't play here. Now the next town south of here, come here. Hey, come here. Toby, come. The next town south of here, you see a lot of that. There'll be people sleeping in under bridges and in doorways, things like that. Come here. I got to get him back on the leash because we're about to go out. We're about to leave the park, but he doesn't listen. He's not listening. Come here. Hey. He's super, super smart dog. In the house, he listens, but when we're out and about, he don't want to listen. Hey, hold on. He's still intact, so he's got super willpower. He thinks, alpha male, and maybe he thinks he's in charge. I spoil the heck out of him. He's such a good boy, though. Where's everybody watching us from? We are we are 100 miles north of Detroit, Michigan. We're 100 miles north. Come on, little buddy. This is city-owned property here, electric department. On this side is beautiful. And you turn this way, and it's ugly. Okay, come on. You can see the parks on the other side of the river. Let me show you. We walk on the we go to the other side of the river too. That's the island right there. I'm pointing at in the middle of the screen. That's the island with a walkway that goes all the way down all the way down the river like that to the other side. Let's keep moving, Toby dogs. There's lots of parks here in our town. You can go from park to park to park here. So if we would have headed north, we would have headed downtown, and there's Riverwalk Parkway all the way past Three Bridges, all the way up to Three Bridges. The third bridge is what I mean. If I was that guy sleeping, I'd have been over here sleeping underneath one of these trees where no one can see you. Well, at least he had a good night. It wasn't, I don't think it got below 50 degrees last night. So, Danger Brand, what's going on, buddy? I see you're on like 24/7 now. 24 hours a day, no sleep. Here's little, here's our puppy dog. What's he sniffing? Toby loves fence lines. Now here's another park. This one is this park here is dedicated to a couple of policemen that were ambushed right over here on the corner, like a block away. Back in the 90s, I think it was. Early 90s. They were gunned down, literally. They got ambushed over here on the corner by a couple of brothers. They're brothers, they got life without parole. They're still in prison, of course. Yeah, right around the corner there. Right there on the corner. Anyhow, this is a nice park. We walk through this one all the time. Sometimes you see people here and sometimes you don't. Like today, while the kids are in school, so there's nobody going to be here. But yeah, it's another nice city park. We got a bunch of parks. Toby Dogski. Let's see. We don't want to walk down this street. One of my kids lives on this street. I don't want him to think. I don't want. I would go to another street. I don't want him to think I'm stalking him. Right? Toby, leave it. Yeah, that's a really nice park. Look at this guy go twice the speed limit towards the school bus. Isn't that a nice park? Isn't that a nice park? Peaceful. Come on, Toby's. Let's keep heading towards the house. Time to head back the way we came. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Come on. He's dragging me down the street. I'm not gonna let it. Come on. Ooh, that sunlight's bright, isn't it? What do you got going on today, Anastasia? Are you chopping already? Are you chopping? I would imagine. Noontime there. Oh, they topped this tree. We haven't walked by here in a while. They took the top off of this dead tree here. It's been a minute since we've been down this way. It's funny how you walk the neighborhood so much that you remember all the little things. Like that tree you had, it wasn't that long ago. I don't think we've walked past here for a month or two, but that tree had a big top on it that was dead, hanging there, half hanging. Toby dog. Yep, it's a beautiful morning. It's gonna be a beautiful day. What do we got going on today, Tobe? Today we got, besides working all day, I work from home, so I get to take care of stuff at home too. But gotta finish laundry and we gotta pack our clothes. We gotta pack our clothes. We're going for dog show weekend. Pack up. I'm gonna work a half a day tomorrow. Toby goes to the groomer today. He goes at 2 o'clock. So around dinner time, he'll be looking like $1,000,000. And then I gotta keep him clean for tomorrow and Saturday till we get there. It's hard to keep them clean sometimes when it's a day or two in between the grooming and the going to the dog show, especially if it's raining or during the winter. Oh my goodness. During the wintertime, I have to take him out to go to the bathroom every time. Otherwise, he'll go lay in the snow or something. I can't have him mess up his hair before right before the dog show, you know what I mean? But his hair doesn't tangle. He stays really clean all the time. Even when he gets in the mud, it's not very much longer that the mud just dries up and shakes off of his fur. Come on, come on. Good morning, Jack. How's it going? Ooh, show sis. Is that Showsy Cody V? Cute dog. Yeah, that's a one cute dog. Somebody needs to cut the grass. That's all over this town. Yes, sir. You want to say hi? Come on, say hi, Toby. Hold on a second. I'm gonna step on his leash so that he doesn't jump up. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I had was good. A couple of them on the farm, but
There we go. Okay, you come.
my grandpa had a couple of them.
Yeah, they're good dogs.
Couple on the farm for the cows,
Yep, yep.
They kind of,
Cattle dogs.
yeah,
Yep, herding dogs.
yeah.
He's a good boy. He's 3 years, almost 4 years old.
Wow,
September he'll
I
be
like
4.
that color.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
the standard black and white
What's his name?
Toby dog. Toby.
Toby?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good boy.
yeah. Nice and healthy too.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
All right, have a good day.
You too. Take it easy. Come here, Tobe. Come here, Tobe. Let's get you untangled. Let's get you untangled. There we go. Everybody loves the Toby dog. Everybody loves the Toby dog. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Yeah, he's a great boy. You know, I got him on a pet contract. I originally got him as a pet, and I didn't know nothing about the dog show world or nothing. I still don't. Uh, but I'm learning. I got him as a pet, and when he there's a dog school here in our town, and I sent him to dog school, so he'd learn to be a dog and all that doggy daycare with training sessions. And so the dog he went to school for like 3 years. But anyhow, when he was a puppy, when he first got to school, they were like the owner of the school contacted me and said, "Hey, you need to show that dog. That's not a regular dog. You got a special dog there." And I was like, yeah, right. But boy, he blossomed. He blossomed. So he's got all kinds of training. He knows a lot. He's got lots of I've been in training with him for 3 years straight. This is the first semester we don't have a training class. Uh, but he does what he wants to do. He's pretty spoiled. He was uh he was the number 6 of 6 puppies. He was the last one out, and the breeder kept him and they kept his sister back. They held him back until he was to see what they looked like. You know what I mean? When the breeders when s- when the pups look like they're going to be show dogs, they hold them back. They sell the rest of them, and they keep them back to see what they're going to do, if they're going to show them themselves or sell them as show dogs or whatever. But yeah, I got him on a pet contract, half price, and he turned out to be just this gorgeous dog. He's a super good dog too. Patricia, how's it going, Patricia? Chihuahua, two Chihuahuas. Yeah, a lot of the little dogs aren't trainable. That's what I learned from the dog school. Is that like they'll take them in for daycare and stuff, but they don't. There's no training them little dogs. They got to be special. Hey, they got to be special ones. Uh, I had Pekingese. We had Pekingese for years, decades, and one of the Pekingese. When I took him to the dog school, we've been taking these dogs to the schools for decades. Anyway, the first Pekingese puppy that I had gotten, I took to the dog school, and the evaluator was telling me, "Oh, these little dogs, you can't. We'll take them in for daycare, but we're not going to take them in for training or anything. There's nothing you really can't train these little dogs to do much because they're not really trainable other than going to the bathroom outside." And I said, "Well, geez, this one here, I plays fetch. I play fetch with this Pekingese." And the lady was telling me, "No, you think you're playing fetch. The dog's just reacting once or twice, and it's not really the dog doesn't understand what's going on." And so I I picked up a ball and I start rolling it across the room, and the dog's fetching it back and forth during this evaluation after the lady told me that The dog doesn't that these dogs don't fetch, you know? You're not gonna be able to train that dog to do anything other than go to the bathroom outside. And, little Melody fetched the ball like 5 or 6 times, and the lady says, "Okay, okay, you could stop now." I could see you taught the dog to play fetch. That's funny. That little Pekingese, no matter how f you know, they got bad eyesight, but no matter how far I could throw a tennis ball, that dog went and got it. That was the fetchingest dog I ever saw, that little Pekingese Melody. Toby's a fetcher. He'll catch the Frisbee, but not much. He's pretty laid back. He's not pretty laid back, he's very laid back. Let's change what we said. Nuh-uh, come on back this way, we'll wait for the cars to go by. Very laid back, but he knows he's got a laid back owner, right? I think he'd be a different dog if he had a different owner. But we're active. He's the only reason I walk for an hour, hour and a half every day. Most days, he's the only reason I get out at all. Otherwise, I just sit home and work. I work from home. I just sit at my desk all day. Thank goodness Toby come along, right? Let's read some of this. Dog is so cute. They pee on everything and bite your ankles. Yeah, yeah, the little dogs. He got what is it? Last fall. It's like every couple of weeks we get jumped by a dog somewhere. The dog comes running out of nowhere and jumps on Toby. Usually I can hold him back, fight him off, but there was these last fall. There was the one I remember. There was these two little ankle biters came running from across the street. They were in a fenced-in area. One ducked under the fence. One ran around the house and came out some other hole in the fence. And they come running across the street, and I just held on to Toby, and I stepped in front of them. But the dogs ran around me, and they were tag teaming. I'm trying to get to them, and I couldn't stop it. Those little dogs are something else. They wouldn't quit. We had a little dog chase us at the beginning of last summer, and he kept running in and biting Toby on his legs, and I kept kicking at that dog and swatting at that dog, and it wouldn't leave us alone. It followed us for like 5 blocks. Well, little ankle biters are the worst. Come on, Tobis. We're almost home. Time to start the day. Feed the dog, feed the cat, feed the Titlepro. I don't have to water in the garden because I watered it so heavy these last couple days. I've been planting seedlings, soaking them in. Ooch, ooch, ooch. Soaking them in real good. So I don't believe I got to water anything yet. I'll mix more soil later, probably at lunchtime. I'll take an hour at lunchtime and see if I can get some more plants in the ground. I don't think I'm gonna grow as many plants as I did last year. Like I've only got 2 cherry tomato plants and 3 regular tomato plants, but I think I'm gonna go for a heirloom tomato also for a fourth. What else did we plant already? We planted a bunch of melons, watermelons, uh, green melons, tomatoes, yellow zucchinis. Uh, what else did we plant? Today we're gonna put in our Brussels sprouts at noon. I got to mix the dirt, so I grow in 7-gallon grow bags along the side of the house. This little teeny tiny area. I grow everything vertically, so I can really pack in a lot. I can pack in a lot of plants in a real small area. You guys will see. Another month, we'll have all kinds of veggies growing back there. Right now, it's just seedlings everywhere. But there's a lot of work to be done. I think I'm only about halfway. We still got to get green zucchini plants. We still got to get some red bell peppers. I can't think of what else. Oh, we've got seeds to plant. We planted carrots yesterday. We planted okra yesterday. We've got cucumber seeds we got to get in the ground. I really thought that the weather had changed because we had a couple nights of nice 60-degree overnights, but last night it was down to 54. So I don't know what that's going to do to our seeds, if it's going to slow our seeds down. It's already June. We can't wait much longer. How many years is Toby? Toby is 3 3/4. He'll be 4 years old the end of September. End of September, he'll be 4. Hopefully this year we get us our girl dog this year too. Hopefully this year we missed this gorgeous puppy about 6 weeks ago. I didn't act fast enough and it was gone so fast. And then they had a 1 year old that I didn't act quick enough on. There's a there's a kennel out west, really good kennel, really nice kennel. They got gorgeous dogs, uh, great bloodlines. But the owner's sick and they're selling off most of their main dogs. They've got a gold one, a gold border collie, uh, the yellow color, $5,000 USD. He's a 5-year-old male, $5,000 USD for the dog. But the rest of their dogs are like 3,000. And if you're getting them just as pets and gonna neuter them, then they're like 500 to 1,000. But yeah, they've got one dog in there for $5,000. Come on, Toby. I feel the weather. Put, let's see. I feel that weather. Put some fish outside. Taking 50-degree nights. Drop back down to freezing, and I'm not sure the guppies survived. Jack says he's near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 78 degrees today. Wow. You're about Pittsburgh's. Yeah, Pittsburgh's further south than what I am. I'm sure. But we've got 50-degree nights coming in the 50s. I just looked at the weather this morning before we left the house, and I'm bumming because that'll slow my seeds down. Like I was saying earlier, I planted a bunch of seeds yesterday. The seeds need 60 degrees at night to germinate. They need the minimum 60-degree temperature to germinate. So I don't know what's going to happen with them. Now that they got one night. No, they didn't even get one night of 60-degree, did they? Anyhow, we'll see what happens. Last year I think we planted our zucchini plants, replanted 3 times before they finally took. I kept planting them. It was too cold. The nights were too cold, so the zucchini plants were dying. Trying to think what else we planted. Me and Toby, strawberry plants yesterday. What else? I've got a blueberry plant to plant too. It's still in the nursery pot, and it's got huge blueberries on it already. It, it's I buy the everbearing berries so that I'll get berries during all summer long into the fall, and not just one time like June or something. The June bearing. Come on, all the strawberries I buy also are everbearings. I'm trying to think of. I bought a flat. I think there's seascapes. I've had several different kinds in the past few years. This year, the flat I bought was seascape. We've got strawberries for not all the strawberry plants survived from last year, but the ones that did, they dropped, you know how they drop runners? They drop the runners and the runners get in the ground and grow. I've got a bunch of runners growing wild from last year that have all kinds of strawberries on them. There's probably 2 or 3 dozen, at least 3 dozen, I'd say, strawberries growing off of runners that got loose out of the planters. I'm just gonna let them grow. Look at that. Ooh, smell it. Let me get downwind. See the flowers? Mm, pretty neat. Pretty neat. That's a nice looking corner, isn't it? Ooh, I can smell the flowers, and it's the bushes right there. Mm, smells nice. Yeah, some of these houses get taken care of, and then you come across the house like this that doesn't get taken care of at all. Look at that. That grass hasn't been cut this year. Wouldn't you hate to live next door to that? Blueberries are superfood. Yes, yes, indeed. I feed blueberries to Toby dog. I buy a lot of blueberries. I love blueberries. Toby dog likes them too. Toby dog likes blueberries and strawberries. The blueberries he won't pick off the plants himself, but the strawberries he'll go and pick the strawberries on his own. I'll be waiting for a couple strawberries to ripen, and I'll go to get them, and they'll be gone. Toby dog. In the mornings when the veggies are growing, we'll go out and eat fresh green beans and snap peas, pea pods, things like that. Just stand right there and eat them. But if I pick the veggies in the morning and try to feed it to him for dinner, he don't want them. He only wants the fresh off the vine. Come here, Tobus. They could be elderly. Gladioli. There you go. Probably what my neighbors say. Creoso says border collie. Yes, indeed. That's so cute. He eats the veggies off the plants. Yep, yeah. He likes green beans. But like I said, if I pick the green beans in the morning and try to put it in his dinner, he won't eat them. But if I pick him in the morning, he'll eat them right then. Snap peas, sugar pea pods, things like that. Oh, we love those. You know, I've got two planters that I plant snow pea pods, sugar pea pods, that kind of stuff in. Those big wide pea pods. I pick them really small. But anyway, I got two planters that we grow the peas in like that, and they none of the vegetables ever make it into the house for cooking. I don't ever remember cooking with them. We eat them fresh right off the plant every day. Hey, Patricia Moraga. Blueberries also turn your teeth blue. Ha ha ha. That's what the toothbrush is for. Toby, believe it or not, I brush Toby's teeth every week too. He gets the bath every week, gets his teeth brushed. I got him his own electric toothbrush. So he uses a toothbrush, electric toothbrush, and the toothpaste is meat flavored. I get the toothpaste from the veterinarian's office. Yep, clean white teeth. Got to take care of them dogs. You know what it costs to have a dog's teeth cleaned when they hit 10 years old, 8 or 10 years old, and you got to pay to have the dog's teeth cleaned. It's over $1,000 to get the dog's teeth cleaned. So it's best to take care of them. And if you start brushing their teeth when they're puppies, then they're used to it and they don't give you a problem. So he doesn't give me a hard time when I'm brushing his teeth. He doesn't give me a hard time when he's getting a bath. Nothing, because he's used to it. That's the stuff we've done since he was a puppy. That's how you got to raise them. Start them off with puppies, getting them used to that, getting them used to bathing, getting them used to brushing. That's another thing. The brushing and the nail clipping, you got to start, especially the nail clipping. You got to start that when they're puppies too, because otherwise they won't. They'll just fight you and fight you because it's something strange if you just suddenly start that doing that. Yeah, Toby gets a bath once a week. Plus, he goes to the groomer right before the dog shows. I'm supposed to be washing his legs every day. I'm supposed to be washing his legs every day to keep the white white. And it's only because he's a show dog. That's the only reason. Uh, but that for me, that's beyond me. I don't do that. It's enough that he gets the bath once a week, right? Brushed out. He doesn't have no tangles. You could run a comb through his hair right now. My dog better. Hey, Stephen Lazo. How's it going, Steve Lazo? Shozy 608. I feel like dental surgery is cheaper than that. Oh, not for the dogs. Not for the dogs. Just to do the teeth cleaning, it's over $1,000 at the veterinarian's office because they've got to put them to sleep. They got to not put them to sleep, but they've got to anesthetics. How you say it? Anesthetize them. They've got to be out in order to get their teeth cleaned. Oh yeah. So we're gonna beat that one just by brushing his teeth once a week. My number one dog trainer lady, she brushes her dog's teeth every day. I'm like, that's crazy. How do you find the time? She's got like 2 or 3 dogs. How do you find the time in the morning when you're getting ready for work to stop and brush the dog's teeth too? Me, I work from home, so it's okay. But like I said, I do it once a week. But she brushes 3 dogs' teeth every day. But they're little dogs, so maybe that makes a difference. That's very expensive to have your dog's teeth brushed. No, not brushed, cleaned. When you go to how you go once or twice a year to the dentist and they scrape your teeth down, they scrape the plaque off and under the gums and all that. That's what I'm talking about, not brushing. The brushing prevents that from having to happen. It's almost summertime for the kids here. They're almost out of school. I think they got like a week left. There's a school the next block over. That's why we turned here. I don't like to walk past the school when the kids are there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where are you watching us from, Patricia? Where's everybody watching us from? We're in Michigan, like 100 miles north of Detroit. What do you see? You see that squirrel, Toby? You see that squirrel in the middle of the sidewalk? Hey, Ken V. Oh, Zen. I'm sorry. VA, is that Virginia? Yeah, Toby dog, border collie. Toby dog. Now we don't normally walk on this block right here, only because we got into an accident. Oh, and there's the guy that run us over. We got run over by a truck. Not Toby and I, but the dog before Toby. We got hit by a truck back here 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And the guy that run us over lives right here. He just come out of his house. We don't normally walk on this block because There's bad things I want to do to this guy. Ran me over. But anyhow, come on, Tobis. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out. It's gonna be a beautiful weekend. I'll be 2 hours south, I think. We're gonna be in at the dog shows in Ohio this weekend. So we'll have a good time. We'll get to see all our border collie people, and we'll get some luxury at the hotel. I still haven't decided if we're gonna leave tomorrow night or Saturday morning. If we leave tomorrow night, then I gotta pay for 2 nights of hotel. But if we wait till Saturday morning, we have to leave at 6 a.m. And when Toby travels for a long time, he gets nervous. And when dogs get nervous, they salivate, and what makes them salivate is their gums swell up. Their gums swell right up over the top. His gums swell up when he gets nervous and in the car for a long time. His gums will swell up and cover his back teeth. And I don't want that, because that's one of the things that the judges examine at the dog show when they're examining your dog, is they examine your dog's teeth. And if his gums are all swolled up over the top of his teeth, it'll be a problem. I've had that before, where we drove a couple hours to a dog show, and when we got there right in time for our ring time, so he didn't have time to relax and get his act together. And when the judge was examining his teeth, the judge put his fingers in Toby's mouth, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And I looked down, and Toby's it's like he didn't have any teeth in the back on the bottom. His gums were swolled up over the top of him. And I had no idea. I'd never seen that before. I didn't know why. And then someone explained it to me. So we try not to drive to the dog show in the you know what I mean, unless it's close by. If it's 2 hours in the car, I'm gonna have to stay the night, because otherwise, like I said, I'll have problems with him in the morning with his gums swelled up. We don't want that. But I haven't decided. If we get there early enough, if he's got a couple hours to calm down, I don't know if a couple hours to calm down is enough for the gums to not to lose their swelling, or if he needs longer than that. I'll have to pay attention next time his gums are swolled up. See how long it takes for him to unswell. I never knew that their gums swell up like that. Let's see. I love border collies, says Ken or Zen in Virginia. I used to have one. His name was Milo. Hey, Milo's a very popular name for the dogs. Patricia's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's awesome. I love New Mexico. I love New Mexico. I spent 3 years in New Mexico from 2016 to 2019. 2016 through 2019. It was down in Hobbs, down in the southeast corner. I was working in Lovington, and uh, what's the name of that town? It's 80 miles west of Hobbs, with the caverns, with the cave. What's the name of the town? I worked 3 places. I also worked on the Texas side also, right there along the state line. Yeah, I spent 3 years down there in Hobbs. The the food was just unreal. The Mexican food down there, unfreaking real. So good. Everywhere you went. I don't think I had a bad meal the whole 3 years I was there. It was nonstop taco, 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 enchiladas, uh, carnitas. They even had like Mexican food grocery stores where it was like a giant, size of a Kroger's, and it was all Mexican food labeled products. And they had like cafeterias everywhere. It was great. The food was amazing. The little roadside, the little roadside burrito stands. Oh my goodness. I like New Mexico. That was fun, fun, fun. I never made it to northern New Mexico up to Albuquerque though. I never made it up north. I was always in the south. I can't remember the name. Carlsbad. I worked in Lovington and Carlsbad, and I stayed in Hobbs for 3 years, working in the oil and gas industry. Nice motel, like a condo. Those extended stays. It was like a condo, living room, dining room, uh, kitchen, huge bathroom and bedroom. Yeah, those were the days. The red chili is really good. Yes, indeed. The green chili gets me. I had I grew up in the east and then the southeast, and where everything's green chilies, green chili, jalapenos, green chili. I mean red chili. I'm sorry. Everything's red chili. Everything from salsa to enchilada sauce, red chili. And then I get out to New Mexico, and everything's green chili. What do they call them? Those the green chilies, hatch. The hatch green chilies. I remember when it was the hatch green chili season would come at the grocery store, there'd be trailers with roasters on them, like big barbecue grills. And then you'd buy your peppers in the store and take them outside, and they'd roast them for free for you. Yeah, everything out there was green chili, and oh my goodness, I fell in love with everything food wise out there. I had never had I had never had green chili enchiladas. I had never had puerco guisada. I never had none of that green chili stuff because I'm from the East. My sister, before she passed, my sister, the last few years before she passed, actually ordered Hatch green chilies here from out there, and they delivered cases over to here in Michigan, and she would roast them herself. See the squirrel? Oh, I don't even have the energy to fight him, to fight the leash anymore. Come on, Toby, leave that squirrel alone. Ooh, left knee, right knee. Hey, Share Bear, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, Assad Danger Brand. Is that a new member? Is that a new member? Is Assad Danger Brand a new member? I just seen that. You got the blue badge by your name, Assad. Thanks, thank you, thank you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the Title Pro membership. Hopefully we don't let you down. Hopefully we keep you entertained. We're supposed to have members only videos, but we've only had one, I believe, since we got monetized. I've been real lazy since we got monetized. We haven't put out very many videos, shorts. We've been dealing mainly with our live streams. But thank you, Assad. Ouch. I just noticed because I saw you using the emojis. Well, fam, our walk has come to an end. Our live stream is over. We are done. Time to get to work. Time to feed a dog and to feed a cat and get busy. I had a really good time chatting with everybody. Thank you, thank you. We'll walk this way so we can drop our package off. This guy needs to cut his grass too. They used to have a fence in the area back here. Ah, Jesus. This dog's gonna take me to the ground. He's so strong. He only weighs about 55 pounds, but he's 55 pounds of four-wheel drive muscle. He pulls me over all the time. Ouch, ouch, ouch. How many cats do you have? I've got one. One cat. He's been with us since November. Rescue kitty. Rescue kitty. He rescued us too. He rescued us back. Toby needed a friend, and the house needed a cat. Our cat had passed away in November, and like 2 days later, the neighbor told us about a cat that had been tossed out of its house. Wasn't even a year old, still a kitten. And so I said, "Yeah, bring that cat over here." And the cat and the dog, they get along great. They sleep next to each other now. The cat follows me through the house. Come on, I don't know what's in there. We don't know what's in that water there. I don't let Toby drink that. Come on, come on. But yeah, the cat's finally settled in. The cat was the cat was living indoors with somebody that died, and when they when the kids came to clean the guy's house out, they kept his dogs, but they threw the cat outside. They just threw the cat outside. Nobody wanted the cat. So they just threw the cat outside, literally, and abandoned it. Well, the cat's hung around and hung around, because where's it gonna go? It doesn't know any different. It only knows living right there inside, so the cat hung around and around, and, till we found out about it, and then we brought it home. Well, we did bring it home. They didn't bring it to us. But, yeah, the cat and the dog get along great. He's a good kitty. Doesn't tear up nothing except for paper. He chews up paper all over the place, but that's okay. Heck, better than chewing the furniture, right? Well, fam, we are done with our walk. Like I said earlier, I sure enjoyed your company. Let's check our peaches. Let's check on our peaches. Look at all the peaches. Look at all the peaches everywhere. We're gonna have peach galore. Yeah, time to say goodbye. We'll see you on the streets. Thanks for coming to visit, everybody. I sure appreciate you. We'll be back again tomorrow around the same time, around 7 a.m. We're trying to get our night live stream back rolling, but I fell asleep last night. I fell asleep last night before I could turn it on. Here's our new apple tree. We've got a lot of growth here since I planted it. That's a good 3 inches. 3 inches of growth since I planted. Ew, ew, whew. Next year we'll have apples. What do you think, Tobe? What do you think, little buddy? Come on, let's go sit in the shade here for a minute while we finish saying goodbye. Oh, look, this guy needs to cut his grass too. Ugh. Well, fam, we'll see you tomorrow, hey? Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Anastasia, we'll see you on your live stream pretty soon. Assad, same thing. We'll see you later today. Take it easy, y'all. Behave, be good, and we'll see you. Say goodbye, Toby. Say goodbye, Toby. Here, you want this? You want this? You want that? Let me see how many I got in my pocket. When you're when you got dogs, you always seem to have treats in your pocket. Treats and dog poop. All right, y'all. Hey, thanks, Patricia. We'll see you next time. We'll see you later, everybody. Bye.